Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, my name is Psychic Bella Love. Welcome. So we are going to be taking a look at why is Cardi B going so hard to get this money from Tasha K. I saw a lawyer comment on one of the blogs, and I can't remember which one it was because I've been really sick the past few days, about that they've never seen anybody like this soon after getting a judgment go after garnishing somebody's wages unless it was like, you know, a medical issue was involved, like I need money for surgery or something like that. So even legal experts were kind of like, this is like really soon to be going after this, especially when the person that is seeking getting the garnishments is the richer of the two people in a situation like this. So let's see what the cards have to say about this. If you want to book your own personal private reading, you can always do so by going to psychicbellalove.com. And until the end of the month, we do have $15 off with code Easter at checkout. So we are coming up towards the end of April. Does this year feel like it's just flown by to you guys? I know like that sounds like such a cliche thing to say, but I swear to God, I feel like maybe like with all this stuff that happened with the shutdowns, like after we were allowed outside again, it's almost like the timeline got sped up so fast. Let me know if you guys are feeling that too. So if you want to join my Patreon, you can always do so by going to patreon.com/psychicbellalove. That is the only place that I take requests for any celebrity reading videos. We also have exclusive content, and I post most days per week. And that's where we talk about the Illuminati and conspiracy theories and all that kind of stuff. And we also go live each week over there. And we will be live again this Saturday. Sorry I missed this last weekend. I was, like I said, sick. But we're feeling better now, thank goodness. And make sure you guys subscribe, because once we hit 6,000 subscribers, and we are so close to that, we will be doing a giveaway. So hopefully we can make that in time for one of these upcoming lives, and we'll do the giveaway during the live. So let's see what is going on here. Is Carlos broke, or Cardi? I'm sorry, I call her Carlos because, you know, okay. Part of this is just her wanting to, like, it's like, there's definitely a monetary aspect to it. You know, bitch, I want my money and I want it now. Like, what was that song called? J.G. Whitworth, 876 cash now. Like, that's where Carlos is, you know, that is definitely a big part of the motivation here. But also, there's the devil energy with her here. And it really is, I want to make you suffer. You talked about me. You didn't really like seem too apologetic about it. You know, this didn't destroy your life. It's like Spirit saying, like, her taking Tasha to court and then continuing the way that she has with everything. It's very much, I want to make you suffer, and I want to teach everybody a lesson. Don't mess with me, because then you're going to end up owing me $4 million as well. And, you know, if y'all think Tasha ain't got it, you smaller bloggers and YouTubers and people that don't like me and want to say negative things about me, maybe that's going to have y'all shaking in your boots and shut up about me. We know that Cardi definitely has an issue when people talk about her. She likes to clap back. She doesn't like criticism, which listen, who does? Who wants people talking crap about them? But then on the other hand, you can't go around and be liking shady stuff about other people constantly and riling other people up to go after other celebrities that you don't like and trying to have all these blogs in your pocket, allegedly, you know, to go after people that you don't like and then get mad when other people say things about you. And I'm not saying what Tasha did was right. I'm just talking about there's a hypocritical element to it, because when she's getting mad and calling people roaches and making fun of people's children that have passed away, you know, because they said that they didn't like her music or they don't think that she's a good rapper or whatever it is. But then you're gassing up people like Jason Lee to constantly go after Nicki. And whether or not she's sitting there texting him and being like, go talk crap about her, she puts a battery in his back, let's be honest. For entertainment purposes only, all alleged. Cardi, I ain't got $4 million. I'm not trying to get sued by you. But we know it's true. So anyways, she wants to make Tasha suffer. It's like, I want to take everything away from you. How dare you be out here living your life? Because she sees that it's like, regardless of what the justice system has put down for you, you're out here happy, going on vacation, spending time with your family, still working, still doing interviews. How dare you, you know, not be crying on the floor in misery because you didn't win this case against me. So, boy, let's just take a look overall. Spirit saying she's in a really dark place mentally, you guys. She honestly needs to take a big break and work on herself and get some help, because whatever she's, you know, got going on in her mental space is, she's struggling. And as much as I don't like her, we'll wish her well, because, you know, mental health is a real thing and we don't want people suffering from mental health. So, I'm not an evil person. I cannot like you, but I don't want bad things to happen to people. So, let's see. Spirit, what is going on with Cardi's finances right now? Thank you. And what is all of this stress that she is under? You know, I think this came up in a previous reading. I do so many readings though, you guys, like I forget what I say in any of them. That's why anytime that like a prediction comes true, it's usually because somebody texted me and was like, you said this and here we on a video. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, I talk to people all day long and I do so many of these videos that it's hard for me to keep up. But Spirit saying she's really insecure and nervous about like how this next album drop is gonna go. She really feels the pressure on her, which is, you know, listen, there is a very real thing called the sophomore slump. There's tons of people in the past that have, you know, had these huge successful first albums and then the second one couldn't live up to the first. And Spirit saying that that's a big worry of hers, you know, like, did I wait too long? Are people even going to be receptive to this? Has, you know, the goalpost moved and now everybody's into all these other girls that are popping out and I'm not going to be, you know, so celebrated and accepted when I come back. And, you know, I've said this, she's not Sade that you can go and like disappear for a decade and then put out an album and everybody's going to come and just be like eating it up, because, I mean, let's face it, she doesn't have Sade's talent. So, but on the other hand, when you don't have to have all this talent and people are doing everything for you, well, how hard is it to get in the booth and record something that somebody else wrote for you. So there's some real big financial worries that she's got going on. There's some other legal issues, you guys, that she's aware may be on the horizon, but we haven't heard about yet. Because this is coming up with the Judgment, the Moon card, and the Ace of Coins, talking and Spirit saying to read the Judgment as true legal issues. Like, there's a lawsuit on the way. I've already, had my lawyers come and talk to me about this or that person is gonna sue, and I need to be prepared financially for this, and trying to keep it hidden and being really concerned about how hard is this gonna hit me in the pockets. And Spirit saying, another thing for her to get dragged about, because obviously, what is it that she's got the nickname Criminal B, Lawsuit B, people like to bring up all of these cases that she has. And so there's that aspect that she's got really being worried about. Again, I read my cards intuitively anyways. I just use them in the YouTube videos because I don't want to fully connect to somebody like Carlos's energy. But I don't usually read reversals. The 10 of Coins came in upside down. There's a huge loss of money in this household. There's not enough coming in, even though we do see her coming out with the Walmart ad. Apparently, I don't know if this is true or not because I didn't have time to go look at it before I sat down, because I'm literally doing this after I did some calls and then I got to run to the store before I get my kid from school. But I saw something that they were going to try to do like Cardi's Cabaret on Zeus or something. Spirit saying the bag that is connected to these opportunities is not the same bag that she would have gotten 4 or 5 years ago when she was at the top of the charts and everybody was checking for her. Now it's like, okay, you're still getting deals, but the amount that's being offered is nowhere near the amounts that you were able to ask for previously. On top of that, we have the World card also came in upside down, denoting there isn't all of the opportunities that were still coming in as before, and having to work harder, fight harder for anything coming her way. So there's a lot of mental stress that is coming to her because it's like, I'm not able to secure the bag as much as I used to be. On top of that, she is worried that, any recessions that we have will also end up affecting that. Like, are these companies going to stop doing all these big, collabs with celebrities and maybe start relying more on like smaller TikTok influencers because they're more affordable to advertise for them with, because people don't spend a lot of money when we're in recessions. Whew, girl. There's also this, is the public still going to accept me? Because it seems like that support has, started to go away. You guys, I keep saying this, don't be surprised if she doesn't get pregnant again, because that's always her out when she doesn't want to do something that she's got to do as far as putting out an album or living up to label requirements. Her label is not backing her the way that they were going to financially the last time. And they're putting a lot of pressure on her that she needs to sell. She needs to be able to, do better, or else the budget's going to be cut even more. And that she needs to put out the damn album. They're putting pressure on her. I don't feel like the label's as concerned about holding on to her album to compete with Nicki as they may have been a couple years ago. At this point, I think that they're more concerned about, will Cardi actually be able to sell anything that she puts out, and will she actually go on any tours? Because Spirit is saying they already know it's kind of like it's not going to work. Like, we can't compete with Nicki when it comes to Cardi. We got to find somebody else if that's our end goal at this point. So, Cardi. But this is the thing. You know, when we get justice or something happens to somebody and we feel like, oh, haha, karma came and visited you, we can't gloat about it. You know, you can hope that if somebody wronged you, that the universe will take care of it. But then when you want to keep trying to force that punishment to hit them harder, to be worse, to make it sting more, you know, to ruin their life, whatever, now you're just inviting bad karma back onto yourself. And like a lot of things, and I mean, Cardi has some pretty bad karma already racked up. She is not a good person. And so, you know, Spirit saying she's about to get a huge visit from the karma fairy her own self, and she needs to work on herself a lot. So, you know, as far as the mental health thing goes, like I said, I wish her well. I don't wish bad on anybody. I don't have to like you, but I'm not going to wish bad on you either. So anyways, guys, if you want to book your own personal and private reading, join the Patreon. Anything else, all my information will be in the description box below. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. Like I said, we will be going live on Saturday, and then we are very close to 6,000 subs. Once we get there, we will do a big giveaway. And in the meantime, let me know in the comments, what do you think about all of this? And I hope everybody has a good day. Bye, guys.